Blog Talk Radio.
Romey Mak. Romey Mak.
What's going on, everybody? This is the one and only Romey Mak. Welcome to the Saturday edition of Romey Mak's 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Want to hope everybody had a good week. Coming into this show, a lot of things happening, throughout the week, especially with the presidency and a lot of orders that have been made. Pretty sure it's got a lot of people up in emotion, confusion, and constant debates amongst co-workers, friends, the barbershop, all that stuff. But somehow we're going to get through this. Want to give a special shout out to everybody that's been a part of the Romey Mak 2 Cents movement. Obviously, Miss Sugar Booger, who's on the show with us today, Joe Sneaks, D Snacks, my man Evan of E&J. That podcast will be coming later on this year. Keys, just everybody. But basically say what's up to Ebony. She's on the line now. Miss Sugar Booger, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. It's our first Saturday episode. Hopefully it's a good one, right? I'm pretty sure you've been seeing a lot what's been going on lately with the news, and it's got people up in arms about things. And I just recently saw they overturned Trump's decision to ban folks that don't have canceled that visas aren't canceled. So that's a good sign, for those, because we really don't want to send that message across, the world that, we're banning people that are supposed to be coming here for their freedoms. America's supposed to be the promised land, land of opportunity, and a whole bunch of other synonyms that mean that, we're accepting everybody, and hopefully we can get to it. I entitled this this episode "Twins, Tigers, and Snakes" for the simple fact of everything that's been going on with obviously the internet's been in an uproar because of Beyonce announcing she has twins. I'm still trying to figure how that matters to a lot of people. What does that mean to you? You only listen to her music, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, a lot of people have she has a strong fan base, so it just shows how much love that people have for her. And then the tiger situation. It was a video that posted. I saw it through World Star the first time, but it was the video that posted in China. And somehow this guy hopped the gate for into the tiger cage. You can just imagine how that went. But we're going to get into that as well. And then this is one story we're probably going to start off with is talking about the snakes found in the toilet. The little boy in Texas, he's 4 years old, and he found he went to use the bathroom. His mom was still laying down in bed. And then he comes back and he's like, "Mommy, there's a snake in it, a snake in the toilet." And he said, they interviewed him and they said he tried to flush him. And he said that was a bad idea. He was a cute kid, but come to find out, it was 24 diamondback rattlesnakes. I don't do snakes. I don't do snakes, period. And it was, they had 13, 13 in the cellars of the house. It was 5 adults, 5 babies under the house, and then one snake was in the toilet. That one snake that was in the toilet. So that was like, that's creepy as hell for me. I don't do well with baby snakes. I find that work, but let alone a diamondback rattlesnake.
Where's your pencil?
Yeah. You see, we're multi-talented individuals. We are, obviously pet parents as well. Yeah, Miss Sugar's doing what she does on a 24/7 basis. Being mommy as well as joining on for the show. We appreciate that. So, Eb, what you think about the snakes in the toilet?
Man, I burned the house down.
It's like, doesn't it sound like one of those memes you would see, like when you're like you get on Facebook and they're like, you see this, what would you do? Or some shit.
Yeah. So I'm from Texas, so yeah, that's possible that could happen. And yeah, that's probably burned my house up. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm moving real quick.
Yeah. Even like growing up, did you see any snakes in the house?
Yes, actually, when I lived in South Dakota, my mom, she used to babysit a lot of kids and, had toys all over the house. So she was in the bed, and she thought there was a kid's toy in her bed, and turned out it was a snake.
Oh, no.
So it was just a little garter snake, though. But still, it's kind of scary,
Very scary.
Yeah, and we had some in, toilets here and there. I think at one house we had in South Dakota as well. So, yeah, it's crazy. But they were small, little, tiny snakes, so they weren't nothing like that one. That was a bit much.
Yeah, I growing up in Virginia, even going to my grandma's house in Maryland, we didn't do much on snakes. We may have. There may have been a snake, maybe around like in the grass area while cutting grass, but nothing to where it's like in abundance. Hold on, I got Joe Sneaks calling in. Let me get him on the line. Joe Sneaks, what's happening, bro? Welcome to the show, man.
All right, what's up, man?
Ain't shit, man. Ebony on the line as well. You know what I'm saying? We're here talking about the snakes in the toilet, man. I was telling our audience that I don't recall growing up in Virginia. I don't recall, man, like seeing snakes in abundance, like really even seeing one, let alone 24. Like planted under a house.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, it's and a little kid found it, man, because that snake could have easily, bit the 4-year-old. You know what I mean? Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine Fee coming back saying, "Mommy, there's a snake in the toilet."
She might try to play with it.
No, fuck all that. Keep my niece away from that shit. Yeah, that's pretty bogus. Also some, another situation that I saw this week. This teacher, 37 years old. It's always something, right? Always some teacher, willing to knock down. They just never went to our high school, but there was she was denied. I was reading that she was denied bail because she had sex with a 16-year-old. With a 17-year-old, and I guess they got her for those two things, and then come to find out she tried to get bail, but it turns out somehow or another they found out about another 17-year-old. So she's right now, she was denied that bail obviously, but she's sentenced to from 2 to 30 years.
Who's snitching, man?
That's
snitching,
the question.
Right.
What in the world, yo? That was a dream back in the day.
I'm telling you, trap. You gotta be trap mouth for this, man.
Exactly.
I know some of y'all wanted to do y'all teachers back in the day.
Oh, for sure. Well, it was only. Well, hold on. Let's be clear now. It's only a few now. Our school wasn't like, we went to. It wasn't like those teachers you see on Saved by the Bell substituting or something like that. It was one of those things where, okay, you had one that was like half decent that'll have you turning back in the hallway. Nothing that'll make you late for class, but something where it was like let me think of one. At least middle school. Only one I can think about in middle school, man, is Miss Roscoe, man. And that one, we went. Me and Joe went to separate middle school. But yeah, Joe, Miss Roscoe, man, she was for real. I don't know if she was early 20s or late 20s, but I've never seen a woman look so sexy and be so mad at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was fun. You know, I used to love going to her computer class. And one day, man, I swear she looked at me. She kind of winked or whatever. But I ain't think, you know, you're a little kid. You hope for anything with something like that. You know, it's like you look, oh, what she smiled at me? I got her, Joe. You know what I mean? But it was cool. You know, it was cool though, man. It was cool. High school. I mean, me and Joe I don't really know about what you guys had at Kennedy as far as teachers go and how they look, but you know, at least we can relate.
Like
two, if that.
Yeah.
Two, you know.
Yeah.
There was I'm trying to think at Nansman, man. Who did we have? You know what? Miss Cofield was all right. You know, that was our algebra teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Miss Cofield was straight. As far as looking like that. I'm trying to think, man. Who else? Yeah, maybe a substitute teacher that we had never seen. Man, probably seen like maybe once or twice. But that's that's really all I can think of, bro. But it's just wild. Yeah, like you said, man, it's wild that these guys are really telling on these teachers that's willing to do this with them, man. Because this is clearly in the wrong. You know what I mean? This is like a kid's. This is like a young boy's
I want to know if
dream.
they were getting good. If the teacher was giving them some good grades or something, you know, like passing them off. You know, they were.
I want to know if they were giving her good. I want to know if they were giving her good grades. You know what I'm saying?
like you get an A.
Exactly.
Yes. She get A. She definitely getting the D. That's for certain. You know what I mean? So that's always good. You know. But these teachers, man, it's like every week, man. Every week for like the last, I want to say 4 months, there's been a story coming out about this, and this is in Utah, man. Who you got to tell in Utah?
Exactly. out there snitching.
Out there snitching with Carl Malone.
Telling on the teacher.
Oh, I know Carl Malone hit a couple teachers.
Right. You know, it's I don't know, man. And I'm moving on to other news, man. So apparently, I don't know what's going on in the celebrity world, but apparently, you know, Nicki Minaj and Derek Fisher both got their house burglarized. You know what I mean? And really, do we feel sorry for them? You know, do we really feel sorry for the fact that, you know, they got robbed? It's $200,000.
They can replace everything in that house. They got money.
Where's security?
And plus, they got insurance. And why the hell people walking in your house?
Yeah, exactly.
That's silly. You deserve to be robbed. That's silly as hell.
Yeah, you're rich and you can't afford no good locks on your doors.
I don't understand it,
man. On your house.
And these memes, you know, the internet don't give a damn, bro. The internet don't give a damn about these problems because, like, they had one of Matt Barnes with all of Derek Fisher's NBA rings on that shit. Man, that's when I said to Joe, man, that shit was hilarious, you know. But it's like people sitting around waiting. They're sitting there waiting for you to fuck up so they can send something out. You know what I mean? It's that's kind of bogus, bro. But yeah,
probably an inside job though.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what's funny? I was reading right before the show started. Apparently, they tried to ask Meek Mill if it was if he knew anything about it. He was like, man, he's like, do I look like the type that like to rob or whatever? Depending on which angle you look from, you might say yes, and then you might say no. But his point was he got on $450,000 chains and watches and you know all that shit. But it's I don't know. It's a tough, rough situation, and I wish I had the salary cap. I wish I had the salary cap to care that much, you know. But I really don't. She don't care. She don't care about my problems. Derek ain't thinking about mine. What else we got popping, man? A good story, man, out of California. This guy, he goes into Starbucks and he would always see this homeless dude. And he would always tell him that, he was going to hook him up. And, like, he would always come up with some excuse or something whenever the homeless guy would, like, ask for money or whatever, ask him something. So he decided that he was going to, the reason how he got into it, he didn't want to eat lunch alone. So he ended up, he ended up asking the homeless guy to lunch with him. It's a pretty bold ass move right there. But turns out, he took the guy to his spot, got him cleaned up, and he took him home to his spot, got him cleaned up, and they pretty much filed all these applications to a whole bunch. And I believe, he ended up getting a job. Yeah, he ended up getting a job with Safeway. I'm not exactly sure what Safeway is, but the guy
it's a grocery
he actually got him a job though.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Grocery store.
In what region?
Upper East.
Oh, okay. How the hell is it Upper East in California?
No,
not
East California.
It's all it's in Marin City, California, where they did this. So
They got a couple in Maryland.
Okay. Yeah, I know only in Maryland we got a Supergiant. Shout out to everybody from Salisbury, man. Supergiant. That's really all I know as far as stories from that region. But it's good to hear stories like that. You know what I mean? He's got a lot more. I won't say courage than myself. It's not because I don't trust roughly anybody anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of being able to, like, you're definitely going on faith with that one by deciding, okay, I'm gonna bring this dude home. Hopefully, he don't try to kill me or anything like that. And it worked out, man. So it's good that there's still good, wholesome people in the world that can do something like like such, man. But I want to ask you guys, you think you guys could do something like that? Homeless cat come up, you see all the time at the store. And he's like, yo, you think you can hook me up with a job, man? Something like that, or can you spare some change? And I know, for me, normally when I'm at the light, man, whatever I got in the car is pretty much whoever's out there, man, because I don't know what it's like to be that way. You know what I mean?
I do that all the time.
Yeah, because even my coworker, bro, like our job gives us like $15 every Thanksgiving and Christmas, and he just gives it to this homeless guy that lives down under the bridge that we got over. It's like a bridge or whatever. He just gives it to him, So obviously they could use it a lot more than we can, but So what about you, Ebony? You think you could do that? As far as take somebody homeless home, let them get showered up, help them apply for a gig.
I don't know about taking them home to get showered up. I'll probably get them a hotel room or something, to freshen themselves, things like that, And,
right.
Help them find a job and all that stuff. I would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I most definitely would.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, it's good-hearted in you. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, if my situation was right, I would definitely, if I had the sources, to get them a job,
Right.
I definitely would help them out. Everybody asks me every day, man, how can I get in the yard, yo? I'm like, I don't know, man. Sure, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But if resources are right, I do it.
Right. Yeah. So another story, man. This week, I guess a woman in Australia called. She called the police on her drug dealer or something about selling bad weed, and then she realized who she called, and she hung up the phone or whatever. I don't think they ever caught her or the drug dealer, but that's just that's a little ass backwards if you ask me.
She must have been called somebody else and had 911 on speed dial or something.
That's special.
This weed bad, man. Good gracious. You were high as hell. It must not be that bad because you were high as hell.
Yeah.
Call the police, dumbass.
This is America. I mean, this is the world we live in, man. We live in a world where we call the police about bad weed, and we post everything about every part of our life goes on the internet, and also, I mean, it doesn't even matter what it is. It can be how bad it is. Gangsters these days, which is definitely the opposite of gangster, post everything they do. You rob a spot, and then you see them flash your money.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm saying here it go, bang, 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 bang.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I got the Drake. Draco. Yeah, I just learned what the hell a damn Draco was. I think last week. The fuck, a Draco? Okay. What's the point? I just really. What's the point though? What does Soldier Boy get from like being on, the internet showing? Does that make them more fearful? Because even with that gun, I'm not afraid.
Exactly. He just slow.
He very well might be in a class with only 6 kids in it, and when you walk past,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I saw also this week. I guess Walmart is trying to compete with like Amazon for we got free 2-day shipping now. I wonder how that's going to affect Amazon sales. Because Amazon sells pretty much anything under the sun.
They sure do.
And then Walmart with their competing prices, they're like they're the middle. They cut out the middleman when it comes to that, and they sell it for half price. Just like the American, just like the the concept of American Gangster with Frank Lucas. He cut out the middleman, and then sold it to everybody for for a cheaper price. But I wonder if they can affect Amazon, because Amazon pretty much controlling it. Because I live off of Amazon. I won't even lie to you. And like before, I used to try to hit the malls like all the time. Man, I don't have the time. I don't find the time. Well, Walmart is always going to be Walmart, and then Amazon I feel like might have that Netflix effect on like all these video stores. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep, it is.
Yeah, eventually you'll see like places shutting down and all that stuff. So what do you Joe? So what do you feel about this whole this situation as far as Walmart competing with Amazon? Do you think it's a fair shot?
Amazon already pretty much established what they can do and what they turn around and everything like that. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna do much. Walmart, I don't like Walmart personally. If I hate having to go in Walmart. I'd rather go in Target than go in Walmart.
Right.
So
You can grocery shop on Amazon now. That's what's so great about it.
Yeah, that's Subscribe and Save, Prime and Pantry or whatever. I want to get into. I want to take time to look more into that Subscribe and Save, feature that Amazon has. What's tripping me out, is that obviously Amazon been selling. They'll sell anything such as Jordans, but when we found out that Walmart sells Jordans as well, so it's I don't know. I guess Walmart's gonna have to, reformat their website, at least the online website. I don't know about the the in-store thing, but as far as the online store, maybe they can have something that's like similar to a Amazon. Some other stuff, I saw that for everybody that's all about McDonald's and all that. They're going to start delivering with Uber Eats in, I guess, in Tampa, Orlando, and Miami. I think they started that this week. I haven't ordered any damn thing from them, but I guess they meet up in like a shopping plaza, and then they just wait for orders, and then you come get you go to your specific McDonald's, and then and then you dish it out to whoever whoever orders it. So does that sound like something you guys probably take advantage of? Like you having a little one, you get your Happy Meals dropped off at the house.
Well, we have a service like that in Nebraska, not for McDonald's, but like a bunch of restaurants that normally don't have delivery services.
Right.
It's like it's expensive as hell though. I couldn't tell you that much. It's not cheap. So yeah, you just pay someone else to pick up your food for you. Say like at Chili's or whatever. They'll go and you order it online. They'll go and pick up your food for you, and they deliver it to you. So it's convenient, but at the same time, it's a little expensive. Maybe if they had more places that do that, it wouldn't be so costly, I guess.
Right.
But it's just not widely advertised, as far as I know. Because I don't even know how I found out about it. But like I said, it's out there already. You know, like overseas, they already do that. They deliver. You know, McDonald's, especially volume McDonald's folks deliver.
With living overseas, Ebony, how was the language barrier?
It wasn't. This is the thing. Everywhere you go overseas, you know that it's like mandatory to learn English. So somebody's gonna know some English. You know, it's English writing like everywhere. So it just depends on where you go to. But in most areas, yeah, it's all English most of the time. You know, English writing here and there. They have the same stuff that we have back at home. You find a store that's like Walmart. It's Walmart, just different name. I mean, so it's pretty much the same. To me, it's the same everywhere.
Okay. What is this? So Joe, what you think about it? You think that's something that's probably you'll use, bro?
Nah, I'm good. They ain't poisoning my shit.
Yeah.
No.
Put some extra pills in your nugget.
Yeah.
Figure out what's in that damn secret sauce on Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick as hell.
What else, man? So getting to what one of the title stories that we were talking about earlier. So Joe, you gotta let me get this out first, man, because I know we're gonna go in on this dude. I feel remorse for his family, but we got to talk about these tigers at the zoo in China. My man climbs the cage. You can watch this. You can watch this right now on World Star. They got the video. I forget. This maybe on page 4 or 5 right now. But so the guy climbs the cage. Yeah. So the guy climbs the cage, man. And he's in the tiger cage, and like everybody's just watching on, and all you see is like 3 tigers surround this guy, man. When they start playing the video, he the tiger's already got his bite in, you know what I mean? And you know, it's just it goes on for like maybe I think it's all like a 4-minute video. It's just wild though. But what in the hell would possess you to try to climb into a tiger cage? If you drop your phone, that is the tiger's phone. From here on out, that tiger has just subscribed to your phone bill because once you're in their house, you're in their house. That's
on page 4.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like they surrounded this cat, man, and they just started. They didn't even eat him yet. All they did was tear him. You know, they shrugged the guy's like shoulder. You can see his collarbone out, man. It's very graphic. But what do you expect when you climb into a damn a zoo cage? You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh well, type in just type in China Zoo. China Zoo. I guess China Zoo tiger video or something like that. It should come up. Or like on Google or something like that. But yeah, man, like what possesses you to climb into a tiger zoo and thinking that everything is gonna be sweet? But yeah, imagine that, Ebony, if Jeff decided he was gonna climb into a fucking China. You know, that's a wrap. That's a wrap for that ass.
He's on his own for that.
Cut the volume down a bit.
My bad.
But you see it though, right, bro? That's these tigers are like right there, just mangling this dude, man. He is being manhandled. It's just wild. Just let Joe check that out. You know,
Why is she in there?
My point exactly. Why?
People got devil.
Why is he in there?
Was he drunk? He could have been sober, was he? He would have been on something.
Who the fuck is drinking at the zoo? Why are you drinking at the zoo?
Man? Ain't no way you just like, oh man, wait a minute, I was on pavement now it's all woody and stuff. Oh dang,
I ain't never been that drunk where I'm climbing shit. You know, it's that's mad.
Everybody's standing around recording like it's a movie.
Everybody's standing around recording. Nobody getting the cop, nothing. And then they fire off how the video is they start firing off the guns, try to get, you know what I'm saying, the guys off of it, you know, off of the tigers off of the guy. And that one guy is persistent. He's mad persistent. But you see what's going on though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. That's shit bogus, man. Have they already fired the guns yet?
Yeah. They just did.
That shit is wild. You know, whenever me and the family go to the zoo, man, I know where I am. I know I'm around a whole bunch of things that eat meat, and I carry myself as such.
But that one joint's still on him.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and he's still attached to his neck. That dude is done. He's done. He knew it was over when he hit the ground.
Yep.
Shere Khan got in that ass is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. It won't be.
Where's the man cub?
Exactly, man. Ain't gonna be no Mowgli singing with no damn vultures. None of that shit. He is done.
Baloo and all that stuff. Where Baloo at?
Yeah. That's the good. Yeah. Where the hell is Baloo? But you know that is like dark humor. I would like to call that situation. That's pure dark humor. Some other stuff. You know, these high school students in Cypress, Texas. Well, they took a picture of them and they were making like the Nazi salute or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What? Listen. Maybe I don't let a lot get to me, but I don't see the big fucking. It don't bother me. None. I mean, are you even shocked when you see shit like that to this day? You know what I'm saying? Like really, are you shocked based on who our president is, how he led his campaign? Are you shocked that you see something, you know, as far as like a Nazi salute? And what are they going to do? They're going to try to, you know, get some DNA or figure out whose hand that was in the salute, because you only see the hand. You don't see anybody's face. It's like a crowd of kids. You know, high school seniors or whatever, and they got the hand up. What are we gonna do? We're gonna look and see, you know, what's going on. But
they would have got dusted at Nazareth.
For sure. No, that shit don't fly. Well, I mean, then again, they did have that story at Nazareth. Earlier this year, right? Where those they were dressed up as black, either blackface or they wore a shirt or something like that.
I think they got in trouble. I think they got in trouble for that.
Yeah. Some college girls, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, no, this is at our actual high school that we went to, Eb. Some kids, some girls, yeah, they wore this shirt and it said something derogatory on it, you know, towards black people.
Yeah, my nephew said they made him change.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, I want to know how I got as far as even to this. Who went to the news about it? That's the question. Or was it something that they posted? Or did they post on the website?
They might have posted on the website.
Yeah. That's probably how it happened. They, they posted on the website, and then that's what we got. But, you know, it's pretty bogus. now I want to talk about, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this thing, and it's a Friday reference for it. The pastor caught with the homie's wife running out the house naked. The guy made the bastard take off everything and got his ass out the house. The pastor was caught with one of the women of the cloth, out there. Just special.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, man. They've been showing like Romey Mak coming out of Miss Parker's house all over the internet, man. It's been pretty funny, to be honest. But obviously, the guy going through the situation, obviously, he obviously knows who he's dealing with now. That's pretty rough. It gives a bad rap on those pastors, and how things are supposed to operate. But it's everybody gets affected. The spirit is everything. The flesh is weak. But yeah, that's enough. That's just one to pass that. What you guys think of that story though?
It's funny, man. I mean, people now, people like you said, man. People that's in the church, man. They ain't no different than the people that's in prison. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right.
You can caught deacons and pastors and everything in the ABC store. You done caught them in the strip club with the tithe money.
I think they even tried to get. It wasn't Plies trying to get. Plies was trying to get Kurt Franklin to come to the strip club with him. He said he'll come to a sermon.
He trying to get over his porn addiction, ain't he?
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin was addicted to that damn porn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he tried to get. The word is he tried to get his wife, to get down with it, but she really wasn't feeling that shit. Obviously.
His wife bad, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I remember that too.
I think it was kind of wild though, man. You see this guy on BET, even MTV, and then you learn later on, like he reveals in the Ebony magazine that he's got this porn addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other news that obviously that's going down is this week is the twins thing. This Beyonce announced that she's having twins. Do you remember when Steven Spielberg had his first child? Do you remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger, had his? Did he announce his child? You know what I'm saying? Did I don't know, the young girl say that he got a girl pregnant? These. I just want to know why do we care collectively? Why do we care about them having kids?
My sister had twins 8 years ago. It is what it is, man. Yeah. My two little nieces are twins, so hey, ain't nothing different, man. I mean, she just having two babies. That's it.
Yeah. No difference than anyone else.
No.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's going on? That's just bogus to me, though, bro. Like the fact that Beyonce has gotten so huge that we're actually caring about her having children, and she's got that impact where, everybody cares about what moves she's making. She drops an album like randomly, and the whole world shuts down. Everybody shuts down, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole world just shuts the fuck down. And
worship.
Yeah, you're right. Worshiping idols is what that is. It's definitely. Don't get me wrong. I like a Beyonce cut or two, but like seriously though, man, that's a lot though, bro. That's doing a lot, man. For to just follow, but Beyonce like that. I know she has a very She had a very strong following. You know, you say something bad about Beyonce, and like the beehive will swarm on your ass, like with no questions asked. They will swarm on you. You know what I mean? They do not play when it comes to the queen. The queen can do no wrong. You know, I mean, she finds a way every year. Every year she finds a way to be in the headline. What was it last year? Supposedly, the lemonade bullshit. Now we got what's this here? We got new. I don't know. Got twins. Or what is Juicy Juice? Some shit. Whatever you want to call it. I'm one of them, but to be honest, I'm one of those cats, man. I'm really not that big of a a Beyonce fan per se.
Her music is fine. That's
I don't find myself, I just gotta have that album. Now, her husband, on the other hand, for sure, if Jay. I wouldn't announce of Jay having twins, but I'll definitely announce if Jay's dropping another album. He's actually working with this one cat. Was it Joe Zaytoven or some shit like that? They're supposed to be working on an album. So that's Jay supposed to be working on that. So now we're looking forward to that. So that'll be cool. And then what else we want to talk about? Have you ever caught yourself singing this bad and bougie shit?
Yeah.
That's my joint, man. That's my joint.
That's one of the catchiest fucking songs ever. That's one of the catchiest fucking chorus, and that raindrop, drop top, and then my man Lil Uzi, man. Uzi makes me laugh when he goes. I don't know if he's 10 or 12. He just sounds like a little kid asking to go outside or some shit, bro. But that's the new generation's. These are their rappers right now. This is their music, man. The Migos. I saw them. I guess they were on the Breakfast Club, and they were saying that they actually, they feel that they don't get enough praise as an artist and shit. My thing is, how long Migos been out there? Because I mean, I know you're more current with the current music than I am. Migos.
Since they had
12 maybe?
Nah, 13. When they had when they did the Versace. Okay. It was like that summer. Right. So you have an artist like the Migos that come out with obviously this catchy ass song, and I really think that what's your man name? Childish Gambino, he really helped him out at the that award show when he was telling everybody about being in about their music. He's talking about bad and bougie is it's a good song to have sex to. And it had internet headlines buzzing. You know what I'm saying? So it's that was pretty cool. That he did that. It definitely gave a push. It definitely made people look at them in a different light. I mean, I love the one shit. What's the one shit they did? Fight Night. Fight Night is dope. I don't care where you are. Yeah. Fight Night, come on. That's again another catchy record by them. And their rap style it's I don't know. It's hard to distinguish between them, Future. I guess it's just their rap style that's going on right now. I don't necessarily want to consider it as hate. You know what I mean? Because I did come from an era where Crazy Bone, I didn't understand what Crazy Bone was saying, and I thought it was, fresh. All of it. Exactly. Yeah, like Joe say, that good in the got it. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, bro. Yeah, that shit is mad funny, bro. The Migos are funny as hell. Because, Migos, when you turn the radio, you hear them, that's what the shit sound like to me, bro. And then it's bad and bougie. And then, what is it? What's my man? What's the other guy name? Not Offset, the other cat, man. Quavo. Quavo be hollering shit. Like on that Meek's album, that one shit they got together. He just keep yelling, 2016.
quite hilarious, man. But
obviously,
so we got the Super Bowl coming up. Lady Gaga is gonna be the Super Bowl act, and we know how wild. But then we know how wild she can be in performance. But
they should have got the Migos.
Well, they did talk about that. There was like a petition trying to get Migos to perform at the Super Bowl. That would actually help them out a lot. That would definitely help them out a lot, man. But what can we expect? You know what I mean, from like a Lady Gaga performance? What do you expect to see tomorrow?
She probably come out dressed as a football.
Or she might just come out in pig skin. You never know.
Exactly.
Pig skin jacket or some shit.
Some simple shit.
Come out looking like that shit on Saw that be snatching you up and shit. Got that fucking pig face.
Exactly. Something silly, man. She's crazy as hell, and they let her do the halftime at the Super Bowl.
This is Janet's fault. You know, Super Bowl acts ain't really been the same since Janet showed that titty.
No, sure hasn't.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake fucking it up. Oh man. But in all seriousness, Lady Gaga can't put on a good show. She just do a lot of antics that's like, what the fuck? Maybe that's for shock value or what have you. But yeah, I ain't really for that shit right there.
But I'm a woman or a man.
Huh?
I just want to know, is Lady Gaga really a guy or a female?
I believe, like Gaga's, she's a female. She looks kind of, who does she favor a lot? You're right. I mean, she does favor my man that just recently passed, the one that was always being in those Adam Sandler movies, like The Wedding Singer. I believe he was in Blended most recently, the Arquette brother. When she gets all balled up, she kind of favors him a little bit in the face. Yeah, Joe know what I'm talking about, man. That one motherfucker, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch Blended, he's playing at the baseball game. Yeah, you gotta play that at the baseball game or whatever. But I believe he is a trans. I think he is a transsexual. Yeah, he's a transsexual or whatever. Let's see here. So let's go back to a little bit, we got some of the social issues. The protests that erupt at the airport post the Trump travel ban. How you guys feel about that shit?
I don't know about this, man. Now I think about it, that could have affected me in some way. I'm glad I made it back home in the time that I did before that affected.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm American, but the way that I traveled, I'm pretty sure I would have got through.
I mean, to give an update on, like we said earlier in the show, they recently, the courts, I believe, reversed the notion for that ban, so they're able to do that. And Trump isn't too happy about it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to do what he can to fight that thing. But it's it's just interesting that the Muslim countries that he was targeting, not the ones that he has business with, and that's how he's running America. He's going to run America like a business. In a business, you have to favor yourself. So he's going to do things that favor Donald Trump, and that's just not how you run America, though, because you have to look out for the other else. But that's one of those things that we'll see. Was it the one guy that was running for president, Ron Paul? He said he believes that building a wall won't end illegal immigration, but ending the drug war will. What do you feel about that? Joe?
They build a wall. The wall is a distraction to bring about a million keys of coke in.
Yeah.
And I'm being real.
Yeah. Say that piece one more time. We had Miss Fee making her voice known a little bit, but go ahead again, Joe.
I said the wall is a distraction to bring like 1 million or 2 million or 5 million keys of cocaine into the United States.
Right.
Interesting.
They ain't gonna do nothing to bring more drugs in.
Interesting perspective on that. Do you feel like ending the drug war would so basically do you feel like that's not even going to end the drug well yeah like you agree with Ron Paul, that's not going to end the drug war at all. What about you, Ebony? How you feel about that? Have you said it? Oh.
I think about this. You know, I agree with what Joe said. You know, I'm just wait and see what happens. I don't know. This whole walk, to me, sometimes I think it's just talk. I don't know. I could be wrong, you know. So will it really happen? Who knows? You know, and maybe it is distracting from something else.
Roughly out of our hands, right? You know. Yeah, definitely out of our hands with that. Let's see. Another story. I read that this guy that worked at this restaurant. This female manager was I guess she was bullying him or something like that. So this kid, I think he was 17 years old, maybe. I think he ended up I forget how old exactly he was, but he was a kid, maybe in his teens, and he decided to off himself based off of the bullying that he was he was faced with. Now, they're going to charge the lady that was bullying him with they're charging her. I don't know exactly what the exact term was, but they're talking about charging her for basically this guy killing himself. Now, I'm in no means saying that it's okay to bully anyone, but should you charge the bully if the person commits suicide on his or her own? Obviously, it was an impact, but do you feel like that person should be charged with anything?
People commit to kill themselves for years. There's a number of reasons why.
Because celebrities get bullied all day. That's all this meme shit is. This meme shit every fucking day is like a new celebrity. They're just waiting for somebody to fail so they can put a meme up. I mean, let's just say for the sake of what's the chick name? Ronda Rousey. Right after she lost the first time, how many memes did you see come up of her with fucking Sloth from from the Goonies? Not to laugh at the shit, but that they use Sloth for that. You know what I mean? What if she said, fuck it, I don't want to deal with life anymore. These people on the internet are just downright mean to me. Then what? Then what do you do? Whose fault is that? Do you go out and try to, go to each Twitter user who said something bad about Ronda Rousey and try to charge them with a crime? So it's one of those things where if you're going to charge one, you got to charge everybody. She had 3 million. She had 3 million reasons not to kill herself. Yeah, $3 million. You know what I mean? $3 million, bro. But this is still serious. These are serious matters that we deal with in our society, man. I growing up, we had the internet, but we didn't have social media, and I don't recall ever. I know there was one guy. I remember one guy down the street that lived next to me, a good friend of mine growing up. He was on a hit list, and Joe, I think Joe knows who he is. I remember the hit list. Yeah, remember that one kid, right? That he had they had everybody on lockdown, and they wanted to, come through and find this guy. And turns out, and if you were called to the office, you were on his hit list, and my neighbor was on that shit. You know what I'm saying? PJ. You remember PJ, man, dark skin PJ. Yeah. Or whatever. Yeah. You used to always make what I used to say to PJ, yo. I forgot. He's always talking junk, yo. Yeah, I forgot what you said, man. But PJ was on that list, man. And I was like, whoa, it just got real serious because this dude, he was going to actually come to school and off these people, and they listen, I've yet to see anything, fortunate in my lifetime, I didn't have to see any type of, school shooting. I've seen my fair share of fights. I've seen my fair share of fights, especially in the gym. And Joe, we know what we talking about, that that shit that went down.
Exactly.
When the ball rolled to the corner, that was over. But
yeah, man.
Or females. I've seen females fighting. I've seen a girl take her shoe off, put the heel into the back of a girl's head, and these
Coco.
There's man. Yeah, this dude dropping, he ain't dropping this shit, but it was.
Delicia Gordon. She dates LaShawn McCoy right now.
This guy's stupid, bro. Yeah, but these situations happened at our high school, and it was, it was wild. But I've never seen anybody like, popped off from a gun or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I can say we're fortunate to have that. But like, those areas where kids are actually, we live in a society now where these kids are like, for real, man. These kids are really like, I'm upset with the world, so let's come to school and take everybody out with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody punks, man. They punks, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
They punks, man.
I mean, Eb, growing up, what was it like at your high school? You went to a military high school, right, or you went to a public school?
I went to a little bit of both. And
Okay.
I got teased there both, I was always in town, but most of the time it was all, good and fun. But I didn't look to myself with that crazy like that, But it's all in how you take it, I took it with sense of humor, I laughed along with him. But yeah, I mean, I was teased a lot. I got bullied a couple times, but I realized that the more shit I talk to people and act like I'm crazy, they'll leave you alone,
Oh yeah, man. You couldn't hang around us. You wouldn't have survived around us.
No, listen, we were about that fucking life when it came to the jokes. Like, everybody got it. Listen,
Yep.
let's make that understood. I don't care who you are. So one day it was going to happen to you. If it didn't happen that day, you was going to get it next. You know what I mean? Whether it was me, Joe, Rashad, Rodney, Elgin, hell, Rudy, all us, man. And our little crew, Dalvin or whatever, man.
Dalvin.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boo Boo. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter, bro. Like, that's just who we were. You know what I mean? But we had a close knit. It was always fun getting your schedule and be like, man, who I got this year? And then you go in the classroom like, this fool in here with me. You know? So it's always
they got us in 11th grade though.
Blast, man.
I guess.
Yeah, it was always a blast. You know what I'm saying, going to school. But going back to the original thing, yeah, I don't feel like the bully should be charged in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That was a decision made on that on an individual, and suicide is nothing to play with. It's not a laughing matter. Definitely people do feel that way. I myself have even had thoughts, suicidal thoughts at one point in my life. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you definitely have to, you find that strength within you to just keep pressing on somehow, some way. And thankfully, my daughter is that's my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just keep my motivation to keep getting better, and and my family is my motivation. Family I'm building. So I'm continue to keep pressing forward with that. Last few bit of things before we get out of here. Are 28 days enough for Black History recognition?
Yep.
No, we need half the year, yo.
It needs to be taught just like the rest of American history is taught on a regular basis.
Most definitely. Because
50-50.
I mean, be nice. Definitely be nice. Because you can switch up the story either way you want to. When you take out people that were there and you erase all your history, you can make us believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. As far as like this, how the story goes. And a lot of people be interested to know about their history and how a lot of us are connected with the black thing. You know, Bruno Mars made a statement in his interview, I believe he had with a magazine, and he was like that, you know, black people created all music, and you can take that for how you want to take it. But that, you know, check your history books. You better check your history books, and you'll know that this is what we do. You know, as far as music goes, and amongst other things as well. You know. And what else? Another last bit of stuff to get into. So obviously it's Super Bowl weekend. So, you know, tomorrow's the big game. So I'm gonna ask Ebony. I know you really don't follow sports that much, but who you see taking this the Super Bowl, Atlanta or New England?
Just because I prefer Patriots on Atlanta, but yeah, I think New England.
You got New England on it. Okay, what about you, Joe?
New England.
All right. Yeah, well, I guess I'm the only one that thinks Atlanta's going to do this. The defense is suspect, very much so. The defense is very suspect. So, you know, we're going to have to see how they respond to, obviously, to the New England offense. And that's pretty much going to be the tale of the story. If either they're going to stop them, or New England's going to steamroll. That's pretty much what I expect to happen. Great opportunity for Tom Brady to get ring number 5, right? Ring number 5. So he's already solidified as one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, man. And these guys have gone to the fucking Super Bowl 7 times, bro. 7 times. Him and Belichick. You know, that's a hard feat. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it safe? Now, can that argument be compared to like LeBron, who is also a great player, has been to the NBA Finals 7 times and won 3 rings, but it gets shit. It gets shit from one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Charles Barkley, to say that he's not a competitive individual. I beg to differ. I know what Charles is trying to say, but that statement is so it's too default. It's too default of a statement, because
exactly.
Look how much he's done. Look how much LeBron has done to get there. Does he always need the best to get there? You would hope. I mean, anybody on a team wants the best on their team.
Exactly.
You don't just pick random ass people.
You don't just
Yeah. That's
Charles
honestly,
Barkley, man.
That's the best way to do it. But I know what Charles is saying. He's saying how he feels that LeBron needs, how LeBron goes, saying he's got 2 All-Stars on his team, and he's saying that he still needs help. Yeah, it does look kind of.
He had KJ and goddamn Dan Marley.
Yeah, he did. No, but I mean, as far as like, LeBron still wanting more is that's his issue. He's like, you got 2 All-Stars on your team already, yet you're still saying you need a playmaker, and I can go for. I get what he's saying, but to say that LeBron is not competitive, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a stretch. That's
that selfish shit. Just because he ain't got no ring, yo.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley throws shade because he doesn't have a ring. That's why Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson pick on his ass all the time.
Yeah, he does throw shade a lot. I noticed that.
That's why Michael Jordan. He say when they get around each other at All-Star Weekend, he's the butt of all the jokes because he don't have no ring. And I think he bitter about it. It is what it is, man. You ain't get no ring. You had plenty of chances. You had chances to get one. Just that Mike got your ass. Mike got you. Shit, Celtics got you. Who else got him? Then Orlando got him. Not Orlando, but who got him in the '96?
96. Houston played against San Antonio.
No,
that's not. No, was it?
think it was the Sonics. I think the Sonics ended up beating them.
Yeah.
No, the Nuggets. The Nuggets beat them.
Yeah.
The Sonics ended up playing the Nuggets in the finals, in the Western Finals. Yeah, the Nuggets beat them jokers, man. So, I mean, he had his chances, man. He can't knock LeBron because LeBron is great.
Nope.
You know?
Not at all.
Not that man told me he's not competitive. Man, what in the world? Did you not watch the damn finals last year?
They talked about Mike when he played, and nobody appreciates you until you're gone anyway. So we'll see the difference once LeBron leaves the game and how you don't really have much to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that same comparison is like as horrible as the Cowboy fan base can be, you know, because they feel like they're great every year. Football is better when the Cowboys are actually winning. You know, it's just because of the storyline, because it finally fits. You know, it's not like we're thinking about these motherfuckers and like they're a horrible team. You know what I mean? These guys are actually winning now. So it just fits in, and it just makes for, you know, for great storylines. Because what we would have said if Dallas Cowboys were going against New England right now in the Super Bowl, that would have been a great. You never heard the end of it. It'd have been all throughout this week. You know, Stephen A. would have been in a ruckus because, you know, he'd been sweating bullets because they actually made it this far, and you know, it'd been a whole lot of sports writers just eating this stuff up. And Jerry Jones getting rich off of all of it. But that's the name of the game, man. But, we pretty much came to the conclusion on the episode. Appreciate everybody that, that was on the show, Joe, that being Mr. Joe Sneaks and Miss Sugar Booger, Ebony. Definitely check us out on our social media. You can catch me on Flickr, Snapchat, Tumblr, Instagram. You can catch Joe on Instagram, Ebony on Instagram. I believe Joe got a Twitter as well. Catch me on Twitter. You know, the Twitter. Ebony, you got a Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to put that down on the list as well. But what's you know your Twitter name?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You know your Twitter name.
Oh yeah, Cream Burger.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll follow her on that. With that, and definitely hope everybody has a safe weekend in preparation for the big game. Definitely hoping the Falcons can pull it out, but we'll find out sometime this week. You know, once on the locker room episode, we'll definitely be talking a lot about the game. But this is Romey Mak, Romey Mak 2 cents, along with Joe Sneaks and Miss Sugar. We out. Peace.
Bye. Bye.
All right.